ladies and gentlemen, folks in between, and those out on the fringes. My name is Hugren, your nomadic gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Vampire. And if you recall, the last time I was here, I just killed a skull, or rather I thought I did, until another icon like myself went and finished the job for me. And then I got recruited, I guess you could say, by Dr. Edward Swansea to... Give me a minute, nurse! By Dr. Edgar Swansea to work at his hospital and also research my condition. Nurse! I am in the middle of an introduction. How dare you interrupt me? Dagnabbit. Oh, you are so rude. You are so rude. Alright, fine. Welcome to the episode. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Here we go. Alright. Oh, you weren't even at my door. Were you just standing there shouting at me?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
My room is off limits, but let's do that one.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
This is horrible framing.
Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first.
Sanitary.
Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Well, why do I gotta do it? Why can't I just do the doctor thing and tell her what she needs to do? Alright, fine. Let's see. Shiny.
It's locked.
Of course it is. That seems to be the current issue with everything. It's all locked. Tippett, Strickland, Ackroyd. Of course, that would be locked. So, how about we find out a little bit more about this Pembroke Hospital? I could take the bone saw, but I don't want a bone saw. What's this? Medical file. You know what? No, I'm not doing it. I'll look at it later. Now we're gonna meet the staff. Cannot open this door. And then we'll get the medical supplies. Now let's see. Nope, that wasn't it. Ah, there it is. Now, where is everybody? Got Nurse Crane. 2. Okay, got quite a few people to meet. While I'm screwing around over here. There's that run button. So many locked doors. I'm going upstairs. I gotta meet the people that do the rounds. All these posters.
Yes, Doctor?
Oh, I just talked to you. What do I know about her? Nothing. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, do you ever rest?
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
So, what, you like routinely do drugs to stay awake or something?
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Did you just try to insult me? I feel like I feel insulted.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
So you're just gonna ignore my advice then? Alright, fine. Jeez.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
No, dagnabbit. I wanted to find what the situation
Yes,
was.
Doctor?
Yeah. About all that other stuff.
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies. But with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Huh. Why is it a little
That's
G?
all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Thought that would have been a big G. Considering they're being so specific. But whatever. Looking for shinies that are not locked. Hot dog bottle. Open the door outside. But I want to meet everybody in here first. And all I know is Nurse Crane, and she's a grouch. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yo, don't walk away from me, hey.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Well, how? That's very hurtful. Here we go. What up? What's the deal, Pa? What's going on?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to be cordial. Could be straight up, because he's just so. Maybe it's just the condition that he's of the hospital he's working in that gets him so riled up. So let's
There is
be
no need
cordial.
for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Okay, alright, cool. So,
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
got a new hint. What hint? Well, how does he think that we should be proceeding then? Okay, great. Yeah, whatever. But I need a different hint to talk further. Alright, well. Now we'll say goodbye.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
As I turn into a wall. What else we got here? Hello. Can I diagnose you? Can I read your sheets? Can I talk with you? No. What about you? No. What about you?
Good evening, sir.
Hello?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Well, hello there. What are you folks doing?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you
Well,
at
that's not
least
good.
tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to this lady over here.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Well, thank you. Let's find out how she's been living. Oh, great. Awesome sauce. Here we go. Complaints.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Probably because they've been working to the bone and they're friggin' tired. And maybe you should take your... Nope, don't go in there.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital.
Right.
What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Interesting.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Okay, then. Thank you for that information. Is there anything personal I can... okay. Fine. No personal questions.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alright, buddy. I know you're thirsty, but I'm gonna make you talk to me some more.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
So... yeah, find out more about
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay, never mind then.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Okay, look, pal, if you want to be treated, you gotta share something. I gotta know.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
She just wants to see her kid healed, so that's
I
understandable.
have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Okay, so I know who you are. There's another doctor, I thought there was another guy. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Why are they arguing about
Tell
your
me about
case?
the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Let's see.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Okay. So how about... Wait, no. Dagnabbit. Is there...
Goodbye for
that's
now,
just
Mr. Fiddick.
not helpful
I'll
at
see
all.
you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blood.
Unfinished letter. Ooh, what's in here? Vials. Yay. Are you a different one? Wait. Okay, you're
I
not
will
different.
Not let you down, my boy.
Any other doctors? Hospital full. Get out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who are you?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
Thoreau.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Okay, someone needs to do something about that dude that's crying out. Ooh. Oh, you must be the guy who's arguing with Ackroyd about the carpenter.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Transfusion? What? Okay, tell me about yourself, dude.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Okay. Whoa, wait, experiments?
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now,
Sorry.
it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
I mean, that may be true, but you know, a little bit of caution never. I want to say it's never killed anybody, but in some cases it may have. What to say? So,
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
why don't you look at me when you talk? I'm serious. You look like you're staring off somewhere else. You're not looking at me. Huh. Let's see.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Ooh. Huh. I have to look at it. Alright. Citizen investigations. Alright. Reach the pharmacy. And that's all I need from you for now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Forever. No, not forever. Okay, so who's the... Okay, no you. So who are you then?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Huh? A euphemism? Am I not thinking of the definition of that word correctly? I'm going to look that word up later. Aren't you the one that... No, dang. You are. You're the hustler. Let's see. No. No. Let's see.
How would you describe this situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Okay, hold on here.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Well, that wasn't super helpful. Let's see.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You know what? Let's keep a chipper attitude.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Brannigan?
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not
Probably
well.
horribly.
Milton, the
Yeah.
ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Okay, yeah, why around, yeah, what?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Oh, awesome. So I'm gonna go talk to a stone wall, huh?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Huh. Okay, well, thanks for not telling me a whole lot of anything, but alright.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
See you later, Hustler.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
I'm gonna ignore the nip.
Damn,
What's that?
the pain.
Nope. I forgot I didn't want to do that. Well. Alright. If you guys want to read it, pause the video when that shows up. And we'll all be good. Hey, buddy. How are you doing?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
So, do you remember anything about the time you were delirious? You know, like, well, I don't know, talks of vampirism, perhaps?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Well, we'll consider you a hero for your interest in helping your flock.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang?
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Okay, hold on a minute. Clay Cox, that sounds familiar. Where? Hey, there he is. Why is that not unlocked anything? I know who he is. I know what he does.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Dude, why does your facial expression never seem chipper? I mean, you sound like you're chipper when you're talking about Tom, but your face did not relay that at all.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Fair enough.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Well, thank you for this cheerful little bit. Yeah, we'll spare that for now.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
I'm glad you're doing okay, priest. That's locked, so screw that noise. I'll deal with those two later.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
My weakness is doors. Another poster. Ooh, what's here? Another bottle. Always empty. Shiny. Oh, not shiny. Just a nurse. Do I know you?
Good evening, nurse. I'm
know
Dr.
you.
Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
Oh, great.
Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Yeah, so is his, so is that other dude, his little pet there. What's the
How are
situation?
things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun.
Don't look at the
It's
camera.
hard, Doctor.
Stop looking at the camera. Yeah, there we go.
An
Back off.
invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, so we're not going to get any more dire conversations. You know what? What about the staff?
I'm not
Tell me about
familiar
the staff.
with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Well, fantastic.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. Don't look at the camera. Stop
Goodbye,
looking at the
nurse.
camera.
Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, quick check for shinies. No. Alright. Continue on. Hey, there's the dude that doesn't know when to stop. Why are there only glass bottles? Where's all the other stuff?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know
I
each
can think
other?
of a few.
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now.
Yeah.
Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Okay, so we already know the guy. That's good news. Refuses to stop working. Okay, so...
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
She got the nurses worried.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Well, okay then.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
And if you just tell me about
Some
Brannigan...
are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Okay, so...
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl.
Damn it, I
She
just
is the
told
most
you, do not
helpful
talk
and
to me
dedicated
about
nurse
Brannigan.
I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Well, okay then. Back. No,
Goodbye,
you know what?
Doctor.
That's it. That's it for now. I'm gonna go around, rummage through more shinies, see if I can find more people to chat with. Hey, you. You're that grumpy driver.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge
Yeah, I
me,
suppose.
and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to die hard.
Dr. Reed, and if you ever
at
need
all.
a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, so you're a bit of a hustler too. Alright. So what do we know about you? Just... really? Mediocre among his colleagues? Lame. Okay, let's talk about your rep.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck.
Wow,
Nobody
okay.
knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Well, okay then. How about... I just... Okay, can't do that then. Fine. Okay, yeah, you're
So
the...
what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time. I could probably ask both anyway, so let's go with the sanitary one
Since
first.
you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Huh.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
He attacked
Go there
the
yourself
man.
if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do the rest of this stuff.
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay, so, is there anybody else I have not met?
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Don't think so. I think I've met everybody now. So, quick sweep for shinies, and then off to the morgue. Okay, no shinies. Hey, hey, you're that criminal.
So many people dying at the same time.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr.
Have a quick
Reed.
chat.
Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
What's with the deal with? Why do you have that mark? Is that recent? You know, yeah. Let's do that one.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Why did you have to kill the man? No, dagnabbit, I wanted to read that. Murdered the brother of the man who tried to kill him. Oh, well, okay.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Yeah, great.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Huh. Okay.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
Okay then. What's up with that? Well, I know what he's gonna say about the hospital. They don't have any materials. And as far as the staff is concerned, we already know that they're overworked. Which is probably still the case even today. Which is unfortunate. Am I gonna learn anything from him? Probably not. Screw that noise. Let's see. Is there any personal thing? Oh, here we go.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Prepare to die soon. Might as well say that and instantly mesmerize him and bite him, but he's not going to have enough experience points to be worth it just yet.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Huh. Well, alright then.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Let's see what I just got about that guy. Details. Intends to remain the gang leader. Okay then. So interesting. Oh, I can cure his fatigue. Why would I want to cure his fatigue? What's this? Treatment for fatigue. Huh. Nope. Alright, well, are there any shinies out here? Shinies. Shinies, what's that? Crumpled letter. Okay. And this hospital has a wide triage center. Ooh, what's here? More glass vial. I better find some gear that I can throw in these vials, because this is ridiculous. Okay, where was that? Hideout. Oh, here we go. That's where the old morgue is. What's this? Missing ingredients. Oh. Oh, okay. Nice. So... okay, according to the map... I thought I saw a shiny. Shinies. Shinies. Any shinies? Hello? You got shinies in here? I wonder, hey, who the crap are you? I haven't been back here. Ooh. But wait, there's a morgue. Does nobody go into the morgue then? Crumpled letter. Maybe he had some money. Or she had some money. Anyway, why are they dumping people over here when you've got a morgue? You told me you have a morgue. Why aren't you guys using the morgue? Of course it's gonna be locked.
I'm sorry that these sad and faded walls are
What is it?
all I have to offer as a final resting place. This is a...
Who are you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
So why are you not the real doctor anymore? But seriously, dude, what's going on here? Have we met for you work here alone? Blah blah blah. Personal. Okay, pawnbroker.
A pawnbroker. I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Okay. I'd like to know why you're not a doctor anymore.
What kind of goods?
With the
But
quarantine,
whatever.
it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Yeah, I'm sure they all seem that way as long as they pay. What happens when they can't pay? What do you
Please
got
show me
anyways?
what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
So what do we got? A formula? Opium and codeine. Codeine? Codeine? Whatever. I'm gonna buy this formula. Is there more stuff? Oh, I can sell. Okay. What if I sell a few of these vials? I'll just sell 10. Oh, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, thanks, Doc. Oh, shiny. Small bag of junk. Yeah.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand.
Whoa, whoa, I just keep the shiny. What is in here? Alright, I'm out. I'm not serious, jeez. Can I come in here? No? Fine. Be that way. Can I jump this? No. Can I jump? No. Dag nabbit, you guys are really hampering my... Wait, why can't I do that ghosty thing? Poof, poof. Why can't I poof in there? Is that the alleyway? No, I have not yet reached the alleyway. Not the custom marker. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Grease. Okay, so the urge to wander. Such is the affliction of a gamer. Blah blah blah. Shiny. More grease and screws. Okay, that's locked.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
We're just... What? Hey there, pal. How you doing? Don't mind me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow. I'm gonna bite you. Okay. Alright then. Just gonna take your watery, sturdy, blessed nipple. How can you describe something as watery and sturdy? That seems like it shouldn't. That seems like an oxymoron. Okay, let's see if I can find this dude's wallet while I'm out here. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing over there? Ooh, boy. Oh, he spotted me. Hi. Hi. I'll bite you. God, it's so disgusting. Get down. More of these watery, sturdy blood samples. So this right here is an alleyway? Or it's not an alleyway. What is the deal? Think I can loot? Shinies. Shinies for me. Shinies for me, please. Now I'm over here. Dag nabbit, no shinies. All I wanted were shinies. You guys have robbed me of my shinies. Ah. Alright, let's go fight some more guys. Hey, buddies. Nope, ow. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of it. What is with your wrist? Dude, what happened to your arm? What's this? Milton and Pippa. Whoa.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
I imagine it's a difficult thing to hide it from your coworkers, considering they're all so dead on their feet from working for so long. Ooh, shiny. No, don't back away from it. It's not gonna bite you. Bullets. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go right there in a minute. first I saw... Oh, this is what I saw. Thought I saw something worth checking out. Lame. Is there something else? Sorry, I have to indulge my gamer senses. Huh. Oh well. Alright then. To the morgue. Hup. Hup. Let's go ahead and heal myself a little bit more. Knockety knock knock. Old morgue is in a it's in a healthy status. No one likes a sick morgue. Come on, really? Hello? Hello, is anybody in here? Find ferrous tartrate, quinine, and sodium hypochlorite. And I find more glass vials. Dagnabbit. These things are everywhere. Hello? Hello, is anybody in here? Looking for a bunch of stuff with weird names. Hello? Someone's gotta be here. Lighting candles and braziers. Hello? Chinese there. I don't want to open that door because then it'll make me leave. Hello? Hello, is anybody in here? I think the morgue would have more order in it. Hello? More vials. What is the deal with this place? Okay, can't go downstairs because yet again, things are locked. Hello? Hello? Okay, there are skulls here. Awesome. Why would they be in here? There can't possibly be anything. Oh, hey. Shillings. Okay, that's definitely coming from upstairs. Oh, hi. How are you doing? There's another floor? This morgue is huge. Okay, I'm gonna go in here real quick.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Balls of Mars. That's funny. Alright, you. Ha.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Huh. Ooh. Who is leaving? Okay, that looked like it was a lot more than just 2 shillings. That's not even cool. Why would you team me like that? Isn't that one of those hunter guys? Huh. Hello? Excuse you.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Boy, am I glad. I always wanted to go into a basement of some... Why am I pulling a weapon out? Oh, ha! Very rude. It's gonna bite you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. Where's you rude thing? My goodness, so rude. So incredibly rude. Why? Why would you do so? Why? Can I open this door? No, 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 don't back away.
I cannot enter.
Are you serious, dude? Everywhere we go is locked. Every single thing. Hello? Okay, so no 4th floor. That's really why do people tease me with all these doors that have no... Oh, it's a rich watery sample. Ew. Friggin' disappoint me that you don't have anything I can... Huh? I missed this? Hello? Alright, downstairs I go, I guess. That's not good. And we'll deal with that on the next episode. I want to thank you guys for stopping by to watch. I hope you have a good day. Go ahead and leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, until next time, folks. Later.